which means
Helmut never left. That's what that means.
He's still there. He's lurking in the shadows.
He's like Emperor Palpatine. We thought he was gone.
Helmut Markwell somehow returned.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Around the Circuit, Polymedia's Formula One podcast. As always, I'm your boy Junior, joined by Mark and Ivan. It's race week again. We are in Austria. We are at the Red Bull Ring, aka Red Bull's home race.
Yeah.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
I'm excited, man. The best race that could have happened for me as a sidebar Ferrari fan happened last week, so I'm riding on the cloud now.
I'm still riding that.
I'm still riding that.
Riding that high from Lewis's win at the last race. Last year we saw McLaren take a 1-2. It was Lando, Oscar, and then Charles hit the podium. Kimi took out Max at turn 1, lap 1, so that race was pretty much over for me for the start. I don't know, man. It's just there's a lot coming into this race. This race has been circled on the calendar for a few different teams.
Yeah.
Especially Red Bull for many reasons, not just because it's their home race. And now it's even circled on the calendar for Ferrari and Aston Martin. It seems like this is the race where everyone's like, cool, we got upgrades, we're bringing them. Let's see what happens.
See what happens.
Ivan, thoughts on that?
I'm excited for the upgrades for all the teams. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of a hard race to pick out just because with the current regulations, you can't go off a straight line speed. You can't go off a cornering speed. So,
well, I saw there was, for this race, there's going to be 4 straight line zones.
Yeah.
There's going to be 4 zones where those teams that get that straight line speed are going to be able to book it. Especially that back straight. I feel like that back straight is huge for a lot of teams.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be huge for a lot of teams in this regulation set.
I think for a lot of the teams, if anything, last week Ferrari gave some other teams hope where it was like, hey, maybe some of these upgrades, we're just an upgrade away from maybe pushing Mercedes out. And obviously we've talked about it throughout the season. Like Mercedes has these reliability issues that's something they kind of can control, but they really can't. Like, they never know when they're going to pop up. So,
well, did you see the news about that came out this past week?
What was that?
Because apparently they've pinpointed it to when pretty much it's like an overheating issue. The battery overheats when they are pushing the car. So if they're following too close. So it makes sense with the fighting they did in Canada when George DNF'd, and then this last race when Kimi.
Yeah, we've
seen even the McLarens have that issue when they were fighting. I mean,
we talked about it earlier this year. Actually, I think it was China. We talked about it. Those Mercedes, when they're following, are not the same car as when they're ahead. So that could be it too.
I mean, that seems to be the pinpoint. I don't know if I'm sure they're working on a fix, but it seems to be an engine / battery issue that's causing this. So,
yeah, I
mean, it comes down to if we're seeing Kimi and George fight at the front again, whose engine's gonna last,
right? Because
at this rate, I mean, it's kind of like if they're fighting at the front, one of them is doomed to DNF, maybe.
I mean, yeah, with all the fighting they've been doing, they've been getting really close. I don't think they've really had that big hit against each other yet. Mm-hmm. None that I can think of so far. It's just been the 2 DNFs that have been the big stories between them. But it's going to get interesting. If those two keep fighting, whether it's contact, whether it's the engine, either way, it's going to be interesting to see how those engines hold up for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Based off what we've seen already.
I mean, they're expected to get an ADUO engine upgrades, so maybe that helps a little bit. I still don't see how Red Bull has the best engine, but hey, man, I guess the reliability part is part of it. I mean,
they are the one team that hasn't had a problem reliability wise.
I mean, Max had that issue. Well, Max and Isaac have both had issues, but it's only been once or so. So
yeah. they've both been able to finish a lot more of the races than, say,
Other
in
teams,
Aston.
or at least other engine providers as a whole.
Yeah.
Speaking of Aston, they're one of the teams that is looking at huge upgrades. They're completely
B-spec.
They're expecting to do a complete overhaul of the car plus engine upgrades.
They're expecting to fight for the points.
Yeah, they're expecting to fight for points. That's a huge jump considering they're slower. We even talked about it last episode. They were slower than Cadillac.
Yeah, you look at where they have been so far in the season, behind the Cadillacs now.
Yeah.
And now you're saying all these upgrades are going to bring us back into points. It's like, okay, we'll see. Fernando is... I know Fernando's hoping, but like that's going to be tough to see.
If it does, it's no doubt thanks to Adrian Newey.
Yeah.
The man said, bet, I got this, and went to work.
Yeah.
But that's a huge jump, man. I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm going to have to see it to believe it.
I don't trust this team with anything. To be honest,
man,
dog.
That's my thing, is I don't trust them.
It's so crazy how in 2 or 3 years Honda has fallen off this bad. Mm-hmm. I don't know if the car is contributing to it, but obviously Honda's not helping the situation. I mean, the only thing I had to ask was the cost cap. Did they give them extra leeway? They're bringing a B-spec car, and they said they were going to try to bring upgrades to the B-spec car by the end of the year. I'm like, how are y'all fitting this in the budget? That's my only question. Is Aston is kind of setting themselves up to where this has to be the main fix, dude. If it's not going to be the main fix, then next year, which is already looking perilous, is going to be even more in jeopardy than it already is.
Yeah, I mean, we're only 5 weeks out from the summer break.
Yeah.
We got 4 races in the next 5 weeks. It's not going to get any better.
No.
It's really not. I would say if this brings them even just outside the points, then it's a step forward. But if they don't make any noise with this upgrade, it's chalk up the season. Somebody's maybe getting fired. Fernando's definitely going back home to Alpine. He wants to be in Gucci next year. I don't know,
That's not even with the fact Cadillac are bringing upgrades. So it's what are those going to look like?
Like I was saying, if they come in and they're not fighting for points like they expect, and Cadillac's upgrades work, now they look even worse.
And then Cadillac somehow is fighting for points.
I mean, Checo almost finished in points in Monaco?
Yep.
Got the best result so far in the Cadillac with P13 this last race.
Yeah.
Checo bringing home that point for Cadillac
sooner than later. They're the only team without a point.
Yeah.
Because of that penalty that Checo got after the race in Monaco, he ended up dropping for P10, and Fernando inherited that point. Granted, there were fucking 7 DNFs that race, so there was 8 in Barcelona,
something like that. Yeah, around there.
I'm about to start putting bets on how many DNFs we're gonna have each race, because.
And with that, shout out to Lewis Hamilton and Pierre Gasly. They're the only guys throughout to finish all races and scored each and every race. So
hey, man, we talked about it.
Yeah, right? Exactly, bro.
Somebody's doing something right. You know what I mean? Speaking of Lewis and Ferrari, they're bringing their first ADUO engine upgrade to the race. Like I said, it's supposed to be a whole new engine.
Yeah,
I was talking to Mark about it while we were at the watch party for Barcelona, and apparently they've had this engine in their back pocket. They worked on it, they got it ready, and they had it sit in the back pocket. So as soon as they got that engine upgrade, they're like, cool, let's bring it out. I'm low-key excited to see what it does, because Lewis could keep winning.
Yeah.
Charles, as long as he gets his shit together, could maybe fight for wins. I think Charles is a lot more mental than anything. I think he's just got to get out of his head.
Yeah.
I would like to see Ferrari join the fight. I predicted them to win the constructors. I predicted Charles to win the drivers before the season even started.
Yeah.
I need them to get into the fight. As much as I have enjoyed Kimi's dominance, the DNF sucked, but I would like to see Ferrari in the fight. So this engine upgrade could be huge for them.
Yeah. And even just seeing what we saw this last race, Charles ran into some more bad luck after, putting together a decent race after, crashing out and qualifying again.
Yeah.
But, I'm super excited to see what we do this weekend. It's my birthday weekend. Race is on my birthday, so hopefully they can give me a good gift.
Ferrari 1-2 for Mark's birthday?
Please. I'll
Maybe?
Please. Let me be delusional. But yeah, so hopefully good race this weekend for us with the upgrades. I've heard something like 0.7, 0.8 hundredths of a second maybe that this engine could bring. So
they're supposed to give them like what, 15 more horsepower or something like that.
Something around there. I don't
Something
know
like
exact,
that.
But yeah, man, I'm hoping these upgrades work. So
I mean, it was Lando Norris that said last week if that Ferrari had more power on it, he'd be running away with the championship right now. The very next week, they bring the upgrade for the engine.
Yeah.
It's like they were waiting on him to say that and say, all right, bet we got you, bro.
Yeah, no, it's the FIA approved it. It's coming, so we'll see. The other team, like I mentioned, Red Bull has had this race circled on their calendar for a while now. I mean, like I said, it is their home race. It's the Red Bull Ring. It's always big for them. Max has the special helmet out. I mean, it's a big race for Red Bull, but this is also a big race for them because this is where they're bringing their major upgrade package. Supposed to, when the season started, I think they were 12 kilograms overweight. This package is supposed to bring them all the way down to the minimum allowed weight for the cars. So hopefully this does it. Life is better when Max is fighting at the front. To me, anyways. Maybe not for everybody, but for me, life is better when Max is fighting at the front. He's fighting for pole, fighting for podiums. We might get to see more of Lewis versus Max than we have.
I was about to say, it's always fun watching.
I would like to see Lewis and Max fighting for more podiums and less for P6 and P7s.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I always love seeing Max battle with Lewis or even Charles here and there and battling with the Ferraris. That'd be always fun to see. Obviously, I don't want him winning, but it's always fun to see.
I mean, Red Bull's been waiting on an upgrade like this all year, obviously, like we talked about. I think another thing is how much this is unlocked for them. And this is really going to be where the people who came up with the arrow for Red Bull are going to have to be like, yeah, see, it was the weight, or crap, I'm in trouble now.
Yeah, I think this weekend has been looked at as a huge milestone in many different ways, right? So is it going to bring Red Bull back to the front? Is it going to work? Are they going to be able to fight for pole, podium? Not just Max, but also Isaac, because Isaac has been shown pretty good pace this season considering what the car is.
Yeah.
He should have had a podium, but that's another argument for another day. I think the podium is finally set for Monaco, considering
hopefully
Mercedes withdrew their rights review. So that should be the end of that. Pierre got it. Whatever. I think it's
not gonna hear a word from me.
It's safe to say Isaac will probably end up with a podium before the season's over with.
I hope they found that trophy.
Yeah, it's somewhere. But also, and we won't harp on it because we've talked about it many times, the whole Max Verstappen is he staying with Red Bull situation is still in the air. And if this upgrade don't work, it could spell disaster for Pierre Wache. Could spell disaster for Laurent Mekies and whoever else is up at the top at Red Bull. Because if Max decides to leave, hey.
Yeah, we said it 1,000 times, and I'll just say this again because I said it 1,000 times. You know, if he wants to leave, he could leave. But I know the main thing is if Red Bull doesn't upgrade the car, if the regulations aren't changing to Max's liking, and to everybody's liking at this point, because everybody hates the regs, then he's probably on his way out. Yeah. So
Well, the thing is, I don't think he's leaving the sport. The regulations are changing over the next two years. I think it's a matter of if he stays with Red Bull or not.
Yeah.
I mean, if he says, "Hey, I'm not staying with Red Bull," every team, I don't care who you have on your fucking driver lineup, is going to be like, "Well, what's the price, Max?" You know what I mean? Like, what? Probably outside the budget for quite a few teams, but somebody like Toto Wolff is going to pick up that phone and be like, "Hey," I'd be willing to bet even Zach Brown would pick up the phone and be like, "Hey, man, so like, we don't have an extra team to offer you like Red Bull, but." Did y'all hear those rumors?
I haven't seen those rumors.
Have you seen those rumors? Max Verstappen, owner of the Red Bull Racing Bulls.
Good Lord.
I don't even know, man. I don't know at this point. This sport is ridiculous at sometimes.
I mean, I don't imagine. I couldn't imagine how that would work, and I couldn't imagine Max wanting to own a F1 team. At least not right now. I feel like if he's gonna do anything as far as ownership wise or anything like that, he's gonna focus on his sim racing and the GT3 racing, but who knows, man? You never know, right? You never know. But yeah, I mean, this is just going to be a huge weekend for Red Bull just to see what they can do. I feel like if you see Max put it on pole and fighting for a win, safe to say.
Even Isaac, man, he's been driving really well in that Red Bull. So excited to see what they both do.
Yeah, it's gonna be
exciting. I wanted to say also, I wouldn't rule out the small possibility of Max doing a Kimi Räikkönen and taking like 2 years off just to get done with the regs if he doesn't like these regs that bad. And then when the V8s come back or whatever, whenever Fernando those come
Alonso, back. Kimi Räikkönen style.
Exactly. I'm back, guys. I'm here now. I don't have to worry about that regulation cycle. Yeah. I could see him doing that too as a backup plan as well. Just wouldn't seem like a bad option to go live out your dreams for 2 years doing endurance racing wherever you want to. Yeah. And then, all right, I got that out of my system, back to F1.
Yeah, because I think he already confirmed he's not going to be able to go back to Nürburgring next year because of the F1 calendar.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. His team's racing at 24 Hours of Spa this weekend, though, so that'll be fun for them.
Ooh, I know you're going to be mad eating this and that.
Yeah. Shoot, I'm going to try to go watch that race one year. Sit at Eau Rouge and watch that race. That'd be a goal.
There we go.
But, there is some other news coming out of Red Bull, but the Red Bull Racing Bulls.
Yeah.
Did you see the news yet, Ivan?
What was the news?
It looks like Liam Lawson might be in the hot seat.
What?
So apparently, the F2 driver Nikola Solov has been promised a seat at the Racing Bulls for 2027 season, which means
Helmut never left. That's what that means.
He's still there. He's lurking in the shadows.
He's like Emperor Palpatine. We thought he was gone.
Helmut Marko somehow returned.
Yeah. There's no way he's back. How can he get away with it?
Emperor Palpatine, aka Helmut Marko, is lurking in the shadows at Red Bull. No, apparently Nikola Solov has been promised a seat, which means Liam is hoping Max leaves Red Bull, because then that opens a seat for either him or Arvid to move up if they don't go chase Oscar Piastri. Considering what he's done this season, I would say it's safe to bet that Liam's not going to leave the sports. He'll end up a reserve driver somewhere. Because he's been having a pretty consistent season so far.
Yeah.
I mean, in these last like 3 or 4 rounds, he scored points in every round. It's kind of hard to say because he's not a young driver anymore, and that's what the Racing Bulls are there for, right? At least that's what they claim to be there for.
Yeah.
You take away Danny Ricciardo's short stint, but if they do want to bring an F2 driver up, I mean, it makes sense. Liam's been at the top team. Granted, he only got 2 races. Now that he's consistent, it sucks to say like maybe he loses his seat, but
I mean, I like Liam. He's been consistent, but at the same time, like you said, he's been up there with the top team. He's been with the team in general for a long time.
Yeah, he's been there a minute.
He hasn't shown like the all-star power, like maybe for a Max or even like maybe like even a Pierre Gasly at this point.
I mean, even Isaac Hadjar, you see what he's done with the
what he did with Racing Bulls last year, and now this year, what he's done so far. Like, I could see it happening. I think Liam would most definitely get another seat somewhere, maybe like a Haas or something like that.
I mean, if Ocon leaves,
if
they get rid of Ocon over at Haas, like you said,
that's the rumor I've been hearing all this week.
But also, like, Yuki's name has been floated around for that seat as well. If Yuki leaves and goes to Haas, I mean, that opens up the Red Bull reserve seat for Liam to stick around.
Yeah.
So, man, I'm telling you, we're gonna get towards the end of this season, and it's gonna be like the 2025 season or 2024 season where there's all those seat shuffles, and I can't remember which one it was. It was end of 2024 going to 2025.
Yeah, we're not even having Williams in the mix with
with the rumors, apparently Alex and Carlos are both unhappy and they both want to leave. Carlos is being rumored to maybe end up in Audi. Like,
just rumors.
Where does Hulkenberg go? Is Hulkenberg gonna retire? Like,
rumors run the paddock right now. We don't know what's happening,
and it's only gonna get worse.
Yeah.
Don't forget about Haas and Alpine too as well, living their opening. So like, there's 3 teams off the bat
I mean,
that
you
we
look
already
at.
know.
We've already heard rumors of Max going to Mercedes, Fernando going to Alpine, Carlos going to Audi, Yuki going to Haas.
I saw something about Aston Martin and Albon too.
Yeah,
I've
I mean,
seen
both
something
Williams
like that.
drivers want to leave, so
It's all over the place, and it's funny. It's normally the front of the field. It's the midfield this time.
it's all
It's all the midfield
I mean,
shakeups.
Bottas is already being threatened to leave the sport and be replaced by F2 driver.
Yep.
Now Liam Lawson's being threatened by an F2 driver. Like,
Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting.
and we're only in round 8.
Yeah. And 5 weeks
Wait,
till
round
summer
8,
break.
right? Is that what Austria is?
I want to say yes.
Yeah, round 8.
Even though it seems like it's been
It is.
18.
Austria is
18
round 8.
races
Should have been
already.
round 10, but whatever. It's round 8. So yeah, we got Austria, and then next week we have Austria this week. Next week we have Silverstone. Then we have a week off. We have Spa, and then the very next week we have the Hungaroring, and then we go into the summer break. Because then we come out of the summer break and Zandvoort.
Yep.
God, I want to go to that race. Partied with the Dutch this weekend. They're awesome people. I love the Netherlands. I will be there for a race or somewhere near there one day.
Yeah.
Because that was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, other than that, I mean, there's not a whole lot coming out this week. It's just a lot of upgrades. A lot of teams are doing upgrades. The big ones I mentioned, Aston Martin, Ferrari, Red Bull. I'm sure a bunch of other teams are going to bring. This is going to be a good track for them to test those upgrades and see what happens. Like I said, we got 4 races the next 5 weeks. It's time to show out or start preparing for next year for some of these teams already, because these next 4 races lead us right into the summer break, and then coming out of the summer break, it's all about the championship and who can land where. So,
Yep.
are y'all ready for it?
Let's get it, man.
All right.
Gotta do it.
Our Austrian Grand Prix predictions. Start with pole. We'll start with, and then we'll go into our podium. Me and Ivan, I think we all scored points.
We all scored.
Yeah, we
Last
all
round.
scored last week.
Me and Ivan got our P2s right. I think you got
P2.
P2 right,
George. Yeah.
Well, me and you got P2 right.
Yeah.
You got P3 right.
Yeah.
That's what it was. We all got podium points.
If it's such a
The
wild
scores
podium,
will be updated. It really was. It was, I think, like I said, Lewis winning and Kimi DNFing kind of threw the rest of the podium out. It was that all British podium we talked about. I don't expect that to happen again this week, but we shall see. Ivan, you want to go first with your pole prediction?
Pole position for this race, I will have. I'll say George Russell.
Okay.
I think a Mercedes is going to do great in qualifying. The race and my predictions, we'll talk about that in a few, but it's going to be a little different than that, though.
I mean, yeah, it's between the Mercedes boys for me for pole. Like until somebody else can get the pole, it's gonna be Mercedes boys. It's just a matter of who, and it's tough. But you know what? I'll go with Kimi. I'll go with Kimi. Bounce back with the bounce back pole. Oh, man, it's just tough. I don't like.
I'll say it. I like Kimi to take pole. I mean, I'm a little more set on Kimi than George. Like you said, bounce back. He was. I mean, I mentioned it last episode. He had more pace and he was driving a lot faster than George before that engine shit the bed.
Yep.
I really like Kimi over George in any circumstances moving forward until something else is proven. That's just me. So I got Kimi on pole.
Yeah.
Now here comes the fun part.
Yes. The fun part.
All right, so I'll go third place. I'll put Charles Leclerc.
Okay.
I think he has a bounce back weekend, and also that engine upgrade is going to help him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
P2, I'll have Kimi Antonelli. I think he's going to qualify good, almost right behind George, and going to be fighting, and something's going to happen where he passes up George. And P1, just for my boy's birthday, I'm going to have Lewis Hamilton winning back-to-back races for the first time in what? How many years? Since he won it in Silverstone and Spa back-to-back a couple years ago. So, yeah.
Crazy.
So I would have him winning that. The main reason, I just think on the long runs, when it comes to pace, that Ferrari showed me something last week, and they have an engine upgrade now.
Yeah.
So that long run's going to do even better. Kimi's the one that scares me in my prediction, to be honest, the most, just because it's only been one time, but this track hasn't been friendly to Kimi.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like, do I go with my heart or do I go with my head? It's the birthday weekend, man.
go with
On
your
my
heart,
birthday.
Mark. Go with your heart.
Yeah, but I want points.
Hey,
Go with your heart.
I'm probably not too far off from what your heart's decision would be. So
Oh
you
my
got somebody
God.
covering that position already.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll go with my heart. Be delusional. We'll go in third. We'll go. Oh man, it's just, I can't think, bro. I don't know what to do. Fuck. Oh my god.
Wish we had those flags here so we could pep you up like last week.
Oh, third. What?
Give me that marker. I'm gonna predict Mark's prediction.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Be thinking it in my head while he does this. Okay, I'm not gonna look at the screen. Third, we're gonna go Kimmy.
Ooh, I'm
Ooh.
already wrong.
You're already wrong. Second, fuck it, give it to me. We're getting Charles in second. We're getting Lewis in first.
I was so close.
That was so close.
What did you get?
I almost did it. I was like, he's gonna go Ferrari 1-2, but I was like, no, he's gonna swap him up. I was
Yep.
so close.
I know. Literally, that's what I was thinking. As we were going through, I'm like, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh my god. I was like, that was my original, but I said,
Oh, man.
I said screw it. I was gonna go with the 1-2. That's
There we
crazy.
go.
That's crazy. You
I
got
like
it right.
it.
I just changed my mind last minute.
I like it. For me, I think Kimmy gets the win, but I think Lewis showing what he showed us so far this season and with the engine upgrades, I think Lewis ends up P2, and then P3. I think we're gonna end up. I think George P3. I think it's just gonna be a good track for the Mercedes. I don't think they're gonna go anywhere.
You don't think so?
I think Charles might have a bounce back, but I don't think he lands on the podium. So
You really banking on them upgrades then?
if I was banging on upgrades, brother, I'd have Max Verstappen at the top. But I'm not gonna go full
I know, 'cause
delusion.
that's why I wrote my prediction down for you right there.
If I could have it that way, I would. If I could
First
have it
place,
that way,
Max
I would.
Verstappen. Second place, Max Verstappen. Third place, Max Verstappen.
No, I think first place is Kimmy, second place Lewis, third place George.
Believe.
You gotta believe.
The top three, the top three in the championship are going to be the top three in the podium for me.
There we go.
There
Well,
we go. I can't wait to see how it all goes wrong on my birthday.
Worst birthday ever. Yeah, I know a few of us will probably be out at the Space City Racing Club watch party to watch the race.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
another 8 a.m. start for us here in Houston. So early morning for us again.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be out there. We're gonna be watching the race. Hopefully I'm right because I want more points. I gotta keep my championship lead up there.
I gotta defend my crown. I guess I'm lacking.
We'll be back next week to recap Austria, the Red Bull Ring, and we'll preview Silverstone. We'll give our predictions for that podium and pole. And yeah, I guess we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. We're on the road to 100 subscribers for the channel at Around the Circuit. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Like I said, at Around the Circuit, at Around the CCT on Twitter, X, whatever you call it. We're all on there. You can reach our personals from there. But make sure you follow. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like it. Next week, we'll recap, preview Silverstone. Boys, any last thoughts?
Please, it's my birthday. You have to.
Ale Blue and Forza Ferrari. That's my thought.
Red Bull, please let these upgrades work. We're out of here. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace, yo.